Hey there, and welcome to your mid-weekly mini. As a vegan, I get some really interesting comebacks and arguments against a vegan lifestyle. When someone's trying to point out the fallacies of a vegan lifestyle, they almost always come to the argument that plants suffer and die to feed the vegans of the world. And that if we're so worried about reducing suffering, what about all of the helpless plants that we kill? Now, I've prepared some footage to show you the reality of the suffering of plants in our society. I want to warn you, the following footage may be upsetting to some viewers, and viewer discretion is advised. Now, as you watch this footage, I want you to really observe the natural fight or flight instinct inherent in these plants. It's important that we face the truth about the pain that we are inflicting upon the plants of this world. Now, if I were honestly decrying the horrors of what we put plants through in this world, the very same people who brought up the topic of plants having feelings would say that I was crazy. Let's look at the basic science. Plants do not have a central nervous system. Unlike animals, plants are insentient beings. Have you ever seen a carrot have a startle response? Have you seen tomatoes flee from their captors? How about a banana trying to bite the hand that plucked it? And if plants do have feelings, why are people not up in arms when their neighbors mow the lawn or trim their bushes? For many plants, pruning them or cutting off parts of them actually helps the plant to thrive. But would you start chopping off the appendages of your child or your pet just to see if it invigorates them? Everybody knows the difference between trimming a bush and slicing the throat of a living creature. I've seen even the most staunch dairy, egg, and meat eaters cringe while watching slaughterhouse videos. How many people turn away in horror at the slicing of a melon? Whose stomach turns when a potato is boiled? Now, suppose that the argument that plants are sentient beings is accurate, veganism would still cause the least amount of suffering. In America, up to 80% of our crops are fed to our livestock, and globally, up to 65% of all of the world's crops are fed to the 60 billion land animals that are slaughtered every year. Vegans actually consume 1/10 of the plant matter consumed either directly or indirectly by meat, dairy, and egg eaters. So even if you are all about protecting the plants of the world, being vegan is still the best way to reduce suffering.